This is a company that we're watching, and it is Altria. Brooke Sutherland, Bloomberg Opinion columnist, joins us now to tell us why we're watching Altria this morning.
So Altria is reportedly considering taking a stake in Juul. And Juul, of course, is the 3-year-old startup that has just taken the e-cigarette market by storm. It controls about 70% of that market. Altria has been trying to break into that market with e-cigarette products of its own, but it has not really been able to make a significant dent. What's interesting about this is that Juul obviously has come under a lot of scrutiny given the FDA's investigation of sales and marketing practices in the e-cigarette industry in light of the surge in teen users of these products. And so it's pulled a lot of its flavored products from convenience stores and gas stations, gotten rid of a lot of its social media promotions. So Altria could be sort of seeing an opportunity to take advantage of those pressures at Juul and sort of lend a helping hand. Something it has vast experience with is dealing with regulators in the tobacco industry.
Well, it certainly has. And as you say, the head of the FDA has made no secret of the fact that he thinks that there's a big problem here with minors with these e-cigarettes. But that's why you wonder, why would you buy in at this point? But is it because they think maybe the valuation's gotten driven down because of all the problems with the regulations?
I think they view it as a couple different opportunities. They clearly have the shelf space to give to Juul in order to sort of expand its reach. Juul has more of an international footprint, which I think Altria sees as attractive given the declines in U.S. smoking. But to your point, you do have to wonder, can Altria really make a difference from a regulatory perspective here? Because they have e-cigarette products of their own, and they are also facing the same pressure from the FDA. They've had to pull their own flavored products. It's not clear they necessarily have any better ideas. Altria is also very dependent on the IQOS product, which is made by its sister company, Philip Morris, but Altria will market that in the U.S. That is still awaiting FDA approval. Initially, it was looking like the FDA might pass that through. Now they've raised concerns about whether or not that is in fact safe. So I'm not really sure that Altria has the key here to figuring this out.
Although Wells Fargo analyst says if they can purchase a stake, that it's very positive development. It could lead to buying the whole company, and that Juul is still the it product when it comes to vapor, right? Like vapor's not going away altogether.
It's an amazing
So
brand.
It's still an it product, and then that's going to be wind up being good for Altria, even though they'll probably have to pay a higher multiple to get it.
And I think it becomes a scale game at that point. You know, the more products that you have, the more that you can take advantage of sort of protecting your margins and taking over this market. But it will be a very high price. It's about a $16 billion valuation that's on Juul, I think, as of their last funding round. So even if you just take a minority stake, that's a pretty big investment.